try and catch the wind.
All right, folks, welcome back to Sour Flower, the series where I play a beautiful game and accompany it with really just not so beautiful commentary. My name is Kevin, and I have a guest with me again this week. What is your name?
It is Cory.
It's Cory. You fucking highbrow for this show? Is that what the deal is here?
Yes.
All right, Cory, let's begin here. All right, we're starting with red this time. It's not. Do you prefer red over yellow? Is that okay?
I love red.
This is perfect. Okay. I hope you also love taupe, or whatever the fuck the rest of this color is, gray, because we're dealing with a lot of it apparently. You and I, we met each other a while ago, but I think we became pretty good friends whenever we actually lived with each other in Raleigh. We went to school. Is that right?
That's right.
And we stayed we roomed with each other, but we were like in the same room. It wasn't like, oh, I'm in this bedroom, you're in that bedroom. It's like, here's the kitchen in that corner, your bed's in that corner. It was only about a year, but fuck, like that's all it took. We don't need much more than a year.
A year's all you need.
You told me you've got some stuff to talk about today. Is that right?
Yeah, that is right.
And so let's get right into it. What's on your mind?
Well, looking at the flowers, first thing that came to my mind is I deal with oil a lot.
What kind of oil?
Just like motor oil.
Vegetable oil? Oh, okay.
There's these things that are coming up on the market called biodiesels. You can make biodiesel from flowers. And so all of these flowers in this game right now could be dead.
You're saying I'm wasting my time.
Correct.
I should just stop the show, huh? I should just stop the show.
Maybe not the show, but the game. The game is a waste of time.
Just petition to remove the game from existence. Because what's the point? What's the point of life, huh?
Right, and there is no point, which leads me into another discussion.
Starting off strong. This is great.
About depression.
Missed one.
Yeah, that depressed me even further.
I've had bad days. I mean, I feel like everybody's had a bad day or two, but I don't really think that's depression. I mean, right? It's not really the same.
Right, and that's the difference. Depression is more of when, you're in a rut and you can't get out of it. There can be a cause. There doesn't have to be a cause. I used to suffer with depression, and I still do from time to time.
When did it begin? Like, when can you remember it sort of starting? And, like, did it hit you hard at first, or was it kind of gradual?
It was mostly gradual, but the hardest time that it hit was about 2 years ago or so. I wasn't at the right place at the right time. The living style that I was in, it wasn't good for my mental state. This was while I was still at Raleigh. I was not living with Kevin at the time, though. Basically, overall...
Thank you for clarifying that you weren't depressed around me. I think that really establishes my credibility.
Right. Although, I was, but, I never told you.
Damn it!
It can take a hold of you, and it actually made me get to the point to where I basically had to drop out of school to focus on trying to heal myself, trying to heal like my mental.
Wait, you dropped out? You had to. What happened?
Well, pretty much I failed out because the depression takes a hold. You're not able to go to. It makes it to where you don't want to do anything.
Was it one thing that changed, or was it kind of like a snowball? I mean, what was it?
It was kind of more of, I guess, like a snowball. More of, like, living changes.
Okay.
I was living in an apartment with a girlfriend, and it was the first time I'd ever done that. I don't know if it was the freedom or what it was, but, something spurred, and my depression got worse. So basically, I failed out of college, and then moved back home.
I'm legitimately sorry that, like, that you left college. I really didn't know that until pretty recently.
Well, thank you.
I feel pretty bad about that. I really can only imagine, honestly, because it's sort of a theme with this, right? It's one thing if somebody wants to be like, oh my God, you're depressed. I'm really sorry. Let's go hang out. Let's like go into a party tonight. Let's go out. Like, you don't. Not every situation is the same, right? You can't treat everything the same. Yeah.
Another thing that could have caused it was that I live with IBS as well. Do you know what IBS is, Kevin?
Are we going to talk about poop?
Kind of along the same lines. With some people, it has to do with poop.
When I think IBS, okay, usually people like to laugh at it, okay, because it's hilarious, but also because it has to do with poop.
It's
okay?
fertilizer.
It's for. What's everything that you go through with it?
Pretty much, it can kind of spur up any time. It could be with something you've eaten. It could just randomly come about. And I mean, the pains from it, like a flare-up. It kind of feels like, at least with me, it kind of feels like a dagger that's like a rusty dagger that's been stabbed into your stomach or your intestines. And it's kind of just sitting there twirling around. Someone's spinning it around. And it's enough pain to make you throw up or make you black out. Diarrhea can come with it, but not all the time.
So you can suffer from IBS symptoms, and it's not because you're clogged, you got to go or something. It's just that's just a part of it. You just suffer from like abdominal pains.
Right.
I really never knew that. It's opening my eyes, Cory. You're opening my poopy eyes.
I'm fertilizing your fields. There's not really any cure to it. And the way that they kind of find out that you have IBS is you go through these series of tests, of medical tests, and they're testing for certain things. And pretty much if none of those things are found, if none of the tests come back positive, they say you have IBS. So it's something that's not really known too much about in the medical world. It's more of just something that you have to live with.
Like herpes.
Yes, like herpes. Although I don't have a cream that I can rub on my stomach or anything like that, you know.
No rectal inserts that just act as like a cure-all, nothing like that?
None that I know of, unless it's for fun.
Dude, if there was fun and a cure, like bundled, you would make me want IBS. I'm just being real. I'm being real. If it's a fun cure, sign me up. IBS train.
You wouldn't want the symptoms that come
Choo-choo!
along with it, though. But, yeah.
Look, that's you, man. That's you.
Oh, that's me?
Look at all of this. This is you.
One of the things that a lot of times you'll get with depression is antidepressants. And it's theorized that serotonin can also help with IBS. But from my experience, it doesn't help all that much.
Have you gone through a lot of treatments that are different, or have you just tried the same thing over and over and nothing's really working?
Pretty much nothing really works.
Oh, great. Hey, a lot of hope, for the youngsters out there. Cory, I'm going to be real with you here. I think we covered some real depressing shit. Sorry.